The 30th Sunday in Ordinary Time, 26th of October 2025. Theme: Righteousness. The Gospel today, the parable of the Pharisee and the tax collector, begins and ends in Luke's Greek with the repetition of the word dikaios, meaning righteous or righteousness. This is obscured in English translation. Compare verses 9 and 14. In the three versions most commonly heard in public reading, and note the words in bold. All of them are translation in dikaios. The Revised Standard Version or RSV and the New Revised Standard Version NRSV put in this way. And he also told this parable to some who trusted in themselves that they were righteous. I tell you, this man went down to his house justified, where the Jerusalem Bible JV has. He spoke the following parable to some people who prided themselves on being virtuous. This man, I tell you, went home again and rise with God. By framing the parable with righteousness, Luke gives us a strong hint as to its meaning. The Pharisee in Jesus' story might best be described as a self-righteous, obsessed with his own self-image. Many English versions describe him as praying to himself or with reference to himself. The tendency for good people to fall into this trap was recognized by the prophet Ezekiel. When I say to the righteous, Sadiq, certainly he will live, and entrusted in his righteousness, and he turns and he does injustice. All of his righteousness, Sedekah, will not be remembered. Ezekiel chapter 33 verse 13. Using the Hebrew term tzaddik for a righteous person, righteousness is not to be confused with the benevolence or philanthropy, still less with mere observance of the letter of the law. The Talmud also explores the meaning of righteousness, describing it as walking after the Lord in Sota. Hamas son of Hina father said, "What means the text says shall walk after the Lord your God?" But the meaning is to walk after the attributes of the Holy One. Blessed be he, as he clothes the naked, so thou also clothe the naked. He only one, blessed be he, visited the sick, so do thou also visit the sick. The Holy One, blessed be the comforted mourners, so that those also comfort mourners. The only one, blessed be he, buried the dead, for it's written, and he buried him in the valley, so they also buried the dead. The vital importance of righteousness for the well-being of all stress is Yoma. Ava said also in the name of Lord Johanan, even for the sake of a single righteous man does the world endure. As he said, but the righteous is the foundation of the world. The term dikaios expresses a concept of justice, integrity, virtue in both in the Old Testament and the New Testament. It is given to mean a righteousness based on God's law and a state of being in right relationship with God. For reflection discussion, what is your own understanding of righteousness? Discuss with others how you see righteousness expressed in today's world.